Welcome, Survivor. My name is Victoria Elise. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your healing journey. And thank you for allowing our community at Deep Roots Healing and Abuse is Not My Story to be part of your healing journey. Healing requires so much courage. Maybe you are like I once was, and you wonder if healing is really possible. I remember feeling like I had pursued healing hundreds of times. I had sought wise counsel. I had gone to counseling. I had read books. I'd watched videos. You name it, I had done it. But I wasn't free. I was completely trapped by something that somebody else had done to me. If you're in that place, let me tell you that our community is here to encourage you. We're here to gently remind you that abuse is not your story. We are here to accept you and to love you. You see, for me, my story of freedom began very dramatically one day. I was sitting in my car after work, and I was very tired. But my friend had called, and so I decided that I would talk to her for a few minutes before I entered into traffic. I remember her saying, "Victoria, abuse is not your story. Your story is created by the decisions that you make, and you did not make the decision to be abused." She didn't say those exact words, but the concepts were the same. And I remember immediately thinking, I need to get off the phone and process the words that I've just heard, because I knew that they would change my life. I got off the phone and I sat there. It was in that moment that I first heard the quiet voice of the Lord. It spoke to me and said that my story was decided by the choices that I made. I had the choice to follow Jesus Christ or not to. I had the choice to declare that my experience with abuse and my abuser had no power over me, or to continue to let it hold me captive. And this is when I began to understand that my life and my identity were found in Jesus Christ. I didn't fully understand the concept yet, but there was a hope inside of me that the years and years and years of captivity that I had felt would end. You see, I didn't want to live the life that I was living any longer. I wanted to be free. My hope for you is that you will begin to understand that abuse is not your story. Your story is created by the decisions that you make, and you did not make the decision to be abused. We want to join with you as you pursue healing. The community of survivors at Abuse is Not My Story want to encourage you. I want to encourage you. And I believe that you will find encouragement from our Lord Jesus Christ as you pursue your healing journey. The vision verse for our company, Deep Roots Healing, is Jeremiah 31:3. It says, "I have loved you with an everlasting love. Therefore, I have drawn you with my loving kindness." You see, survivor, Jesus Christ loves you. I understand that you may be like I was, and today, those just sound like words. If that's where you are, it's okay. If you really aren't sure that you know who He is, understand that that's where the second half of the verse comes in. It says that He has drawn us with his loving kindness. You see, Jesus Christ is drawing you. He has placed you in this community, and we want to encourage you, to love you, and to support you. As you read chapter 1, you're going to read about a lot of different things. You're going to read about concrete that restricts you and separates you from the life you long to live. You're also going to read about cheerleaders who want to encourage you and help you to become free from the places where you're stuck. You're going to read about dirt that makes you feel worthless and unimportant. But you're also going to read about investors who want to speak into your life and remind you that your life matters. You are going to believe that your life is decomposing, that it's wasting away. And then you will be reminded that that is not the truth. Your life is created by the decisions that you make. You will be reminded that your life matters and that you are valuable as a child of Jesus Christ. Chapter 1 is an analogy. And in the analogy, we will look at the impact that abuse has had on our lives. But the analogy is not told through grueling stories of abuse. Instead, it challenges you on a very personal level to look at your life and your emotions and to evaluate the impact that abuse has had on your life. Survivor, I want you to understand that you do have to look at the impact abuse has had on your life. You can feel angry, you can feel sad, you can feel loss. You can feel however you feel. But as you look at the impact, you will declare that you are worth more than the definition that abuse has placed on your life. You will declare that your life is created by the decisions that you make, and you did not make the decision to be abused. We want to encourage you this week as you read and journal. Please know that we would love to pray with you. You can set up a prayer time by simply clicking the link below and scheduling a time to join us. As you process the material, we ask that you please join a support group. We want to interact with you, and we want to remind you that it is going to be okay. You can find additional material you can read in our blogs. There is also the opportunity to talk to other survivors and ask questions in our online forums. The survivor community is here, like you, to heal, and I am sure that they will be a great encouragement for you. I hope that you will take advantage of all of these resources. Remember that your life matters. You are so important. You are accepted. You are loved. And that you are secure in Jesus Christ. He longs to have you as his child. Thank you again for joining our online community. Each chapter will have a video that goes with the materials you will read in the chapter. The materials in the video and the materials in the chapter are very different. They are designed to complement one another, not to replace one another. So please, make sure you are reading the chapters. Thank you again for joining us.